A bit earlier than initially expected, but they're here. Over 128,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine arrived in the capital this morning, with the nation's chief among those on hand to accept the U.S.'s special gift to the Bahamas. Our Desmond Saunders has the story.
Today marks a significant moment and turning point in the COVID-19's pandemic.
The Prime Minister calling the recent Pfizer donation the largest single vaccine donation the Bahamas has received during this pandemic. Welcomed relief from the ongoing COVID crisis, which has already killed over 300 lives in the Bahamas and continues to impact the social and economic fabric of our country.
We need Bahamians to get vaccinated as soon as possible to save lives in the country. I say to the Bahamian people, you do not have any time to wait any longer. You do not have time to keep thinking about it. The hospitals are full to its limit. Sadly, some of our people are dying, and taking the shots will save your life. Not taking them can cost you your life.
The Prime Minister says a donation by the United States government is expected to fully ramp up the nation's vaccination effort. The recent donation is part of a batch of nearly 400,000 vaccines by the United States. A phased rollout of the Pfizer vaccine is expected to begin as early as Monday, August 16th.
Receiving this first in a series of batches of the Pfizer vaccine will meet the demand for vaccines for the Bahamian people. The Bahamas is one of the first to receive this generous donation from the United States in this grouping of Caribbean countries.
The Prime Minister noting the infrastructure required for the Pfizer vaccine is already in place on Grand Bahama and New Providence, two of the territories that have been greatly impacted by the COVID pandemic. Residents on the Family Islands will also benefit.
Each site where the vaccine is being administered must meet the criteria for vaccine security, storage, transport, and administration. Pharmacists, nurses, physicians, data managers, and volunteers to manage the flow of people coming to receive their vaccines are also required at each site.
On hand to deliver the vaccines was the United States Embassy Chargé d'Affaires, Yusa Pitts. The United States Embassy providing the critical logistical support for the rollout of the vaccines in the Family Islands.
I hope you can see the excitement on my face, because what this really represents is it represents a way for us to really break the back of this pandemic. So these vaccines will buttress the vaccines that are already in the Bahamas, will provide enough for Bahamians to achieve herd immunity so we can finally get through this thing.
Desmond Saunders, ZNS Network News.
If you missed anything, we've got you covered. Subscribe to our ZNS Network YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for breaking news, live event coverage, web exclusives, and much more.